Thursday night.
Yep.
Adelaide, GWS,
Yep.
at the Adelaide Oval. Initial thoughts. How are we thinking that this one gets played out?
Well, I just looked at the team. So you got Daniel Taylor coming in, Taylor Walker, Hugh Greenwood. That's a good in, Hugh Greenwood. Out Malaria, which is, I thought he should have probably played, given his speed. Alex Keith was always on a limited run, especially as soon as Taylor got back. And
Will he get released and both play Big Bash?
No, he should stay on their list.
Is it decent?
Yeah, I reckon he should stay on the list. Definitely for depth, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hardigan obviously this year struggled with fitness, and Talia as well. So you need that next sort of in line.
Yeah.
And then obviously the big one being Rory Sloane out, and that's massive. It doesn't change my tip, and we'll get into that. The big in for the Giants, and I couldn't believe they dropped him, was Matty De Boer. Because when he's played, and especially as the pressure forward, he's been one of their leading tacklers inside 50 and really changed the way they sort of played. Devon Smith out with a knee, and Harrison Himmelberg comes in. So they've gone a bit taller again up forward, which, again, as we get into the...
Does that mean Mr. Funnels is playing?
Mr. Finals?
Stevie J.
Stevie J's out.
Yeah.
And he should be out because he was horrible against Geelong.
He can't run.
His knees are injured.
His knees are cooked.
Yeah, his knees are cooked. And I think Gary Lyons is the best. He's probably in their top 25, but he's not in their best 22 when they're all fit. And I think they picked the right team to a certain degree, but I think they've still gone a bit tall.
So Lob's in?
Lob's in. Well, Lob was named, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lob
has three massive talls up front.
And we've been talking about it for the last 4 to 5 weeks about how they're probably too tall forward, and it doesn't let them have that forward pressure.
Yeah.
And I think that also plays into Adelaide's hands with their intercept marking, their key defenders. And they'll just bring it to the ground and just run away from GWS. And I still have Adelaide winning this game. So that's where I think to start with.
Yeah, definitely. I think the major play here will be that Adelaide, at their home ground, they'll get to play their favourite style. So that rebound from defence.
Yep.
And 3 bigs doesn't help them. There's been a lot of stuff in the media this week about their work ethic, especially from their forwards, their superstar kind of blue chippers.
Yeah.
And the best one was, if you watch On the Couch, pretty average show really, but they did have one good takeout where I think it was 6 blokes remain. Yeah, 6 Giants blokes remain in their forward 50, and then just Geelong just transitioned forward.
Yeah.
When you could just shift. They had 6 blokes in like 100 metres of space, unmarked. And then they had 6 Giants still sitting in their own forward 50.
They don't have that blue-collar tackling. And look, so we've talked about this before, especially when I gave them the massive spray about being pretenders.
Yeah.
And they could go out and straight sets here. But the thing I found the best was, so Adelaide have been the best scoring team last year, or the best scoring team this year. No team has not been the highest scoring team 2 years in a row and not won the flag since North Melbourne in 93, 94. So if I was you Adelaide fans, I'll be booking your grand final tickets.
Yep, I reckon that's definitely a fair call. Another thing that I found, courtesy of Matter of Stats, great stats website, shout-outs.
He's great.
Was the correlation between winning finals and then stats that don't matter. So shot production, both for and against, is the only thing that really matters against all other KPIs. So actually, Ollie wrote for Sporting Chance, links everywhere on this page, stats that matter how to win a grand final. This kind of is like an extension of that. So the correlation was like 0.8 or 80%, which is huge in stats world, that if you can just get more shots, doesn't matter where from, doesn't matter how good the shots are, if you just take more shots and restrict the opposition shots, you win. Sounds pretty simple, but obviously you get into nitty-gritties of hard ball gets and where you're kicking it from. But at the end of the day, Adelaide will take shots. They will get heaps of them, and the defense is good enough to limit their opposition. Yeah, so it seems like it feels like it's going to be a close game on Thursday night, but I feel like the reality is that Adelaide win this comfortably.
Yeah, we had this discussion not long ago about 2 weeks when Adelaide played Sydney.
Yeah.
About how Adelaide score so well from certain positions and barely ever miss, and then they came out and
they missed. Yeah.
They missed, but yeah. So GWS are the best stoppage and clearance team in the competition. Obviously, Sloane doesn't play, doesn't help. But Adelaide being at home, like I said about the inset markers, the slingshot forward, I just think it really helps them. And they also, don't think GWS have ever beaten Adelaide. Have they? No.
Once.
Once.
So they're Adelaide 7 from 8 against GWS.
Yeah, the best stat I found as well on this game was Adelaide versus top 8 teams, a 7-3 with a percentage of 138, compared to GWS, who was 6 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, obviously, and 99%. So, yeah, I just think the Kelly, Matt Crouch duel in the midfield will be awesome. Eddie Betts kicked most goals because he does have a good record of kicking goals against GWS. And, yeah, I'm picking Adelaide to win by probably 4 to 5 goals.
Yeah, so I've got Adelaide to cover as well. Other stats are playing to that. At the Adelaide Oval, Adelaide are 31-17 against the spread. So love to cover at home. And they do that 6-3 this year against sides in the top 8 as well. So, yeah, Adelaide should win this one comfortably. It is finals footy, so there's a little bit of that theory of like, oh, it should be closer than we maybe think. But at the end of the day, they've been the top-rated team all year.
Yep. GWS
have been up and down and a bit pretenderish.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Thursday night, it all plays into the Crows' favour.
Yeah, I just can't... This is probably the easiest... in my opinion, the easiest one to tip all weekend. Definitely going to go the overs, 175.5. That'll get covered. Adelaide are obviously a high-scoring team. GWS will want to score as well. But the best bet of that game is Eddie to kick 3 or more goals. It's $1.83. And you can get him for a bit more odds, for about $3 to $4 for top goal scorer. I'll be getting on that as well.